I touch and salute the holy feet of Bharata Mata, the most powerful and the most merciful. Today, on the occasion of the Sikkim State Day celebrations, the 51st Statehood Day celebrations, the dignitaries who are sharing the dais with me, our Honorable Governor of Sikkim, he and me worked together in the organization for many decades. My good old friend and colleague, Sriman Om Prakash Mathurji, the People's Chief Minister by good governance, the Chief Minister of Sikkim, Sriman Prem Singh Damangji, Honorable Union Minister of Development of Northeastern Region. I worked with his grandmother, I worked with his father, of course in the opposite side, and now I am working with him, Sriman Jyotitir Aditya Scindia ji, Honorable Speaker of Sikkim Legislative Assembly, Sriman Mingma Norbu Sherba ji, Honorable Minister of Public Health Engineering of Sikkim Government, Sriman Sonam Lama ji, respected Madam Krishna Kumari Rai ji, the ministers, the MLAs, the MPs of both houses of Parliament from Sikkim, and distinguished guests who are gathering here, the people of Sikkim, Gususang Bola. मेरा प्यारो सिक्किम का जनता, दबाई हारू हस्तो हनु कुंचा, in 1971, I was just a school final year student. I was so happy to see the newspaper on that day that the Sikkim Kingdom is totally merged with Bharat. Why I was so happy on that day? In 1962, when I was the second standard student, China made an aggression against Bharat. I was only a second year student, but it makes me very painful why we are getting defeated in the frontier of our Bharat. When I became the school final year student, I was so happy that Sikkim Kingdom has merged with us. Our border is getting strengthened. That is the reason why I was happy on that day. But on that day, I never thought I will be with you on the 51st Foundation Day of Sikkim with you as the Vice President of India. That is life. So When you think right, when you think patriotically, then success will come to all of us. That is what I understand today. Sikkim means organic. Sikkim means green. Sikkim means neat and clean. But Sikkim is not only organic by agriculture, Sikkim is organic by character. I was supposed to be here by chopper, but God is great today. Yesterday the climate was good, today it is not. I thank the God that I came by road. That 4-hour journey, I have seen many people, and the Sikkim people are organic by character, I understand. There is no pushing, there is no shouting, there is no street fight. They are sober by face, and they are saying namaskar, though they couldn't see me because I was sitting inside a bulletproof car. They understand that I am. Then I was touching the mirror and saying, waving my hand to them. So, when you are good, when your thoughts are good, when your thinking is good, your mind is clear, that means you will enjoy your life as an individual as well as a society. That is what I understand. That is what every right thinking people wants. That I have seen it throughout my journey of 4 hours. Sikkim, a land of majestic mountains, sacred rivers, vibrant culture, and above all, compassionate and disciplined people, as I mentioned. Sikkim is a shining example of what harmony between nature, culture, and governance can achieve. You proved everything. You will be proving everything again and again. It has been an extraordinary journey for the Himalayan state. And I congratulate the governor, I congratulate the chief minister and his ministerial colleagues, all the MLAs, MPs, all the officials for making this impossible as possible. I congratulate all of you on this great day. We remember with deep respect Sri Kashi Landup Dorji, the first Chief Minister of Sikkim, for whom we have paid our tribute today. He laid the foundation of democracy. He laid the good governance. He laid what is the need of the people should be met out by the government. That is the prime duty. So we paid our tribute to him. The visionary leader whose name is forever linked with the democratic journey of this great state. As the first Chief Minister of a newly integrated Sikkim, he guided the state through historic transition with wisdom, courage, and commitment. Commitment is always important. We should never commit. But once we commit, we should never go back from that commitment. Recently, our Honorable Prime Minister Sriman Narendra Modi ji also visited the state for the closing ceremony of the state's 50th year of statehood celebrations. During his visit, the Honorable Prime Minister launched and laid the foundation stone for several major development projects. worth over 4,000 crores across the various key sectors. He described Sikkim as an integral part of the Ashtalachimis of the Northeast, reflecting a vital role in the region's growth and prosperity. He also spoke that now the government is emphasizing act ease and act fast for the development of the Ashtalachimis. This statement clearly underscores the Honorable Prime Minister's deep regard and commitment to the development of Sikkim. Why I always praise Narendra Modi ji? Any political leader, of course, every political leader wants to come back to the power again and again. So they will try to spend all the resources where they will get the people's support to come back in good number of MPs. But Narendra Modi ji is having a different vision. This is what he differs from a political leader and a statesman. He is a great nationalist. He has given the target that Viksit Bharat by 2047. That Viksit Bharat means not only development, but it is inclusive development. No section of the society, no region of the country should be left out without development. When first time I see your MP at Uparashtrapati Bhavan, he was very happily said, "Sir, we are going to get our railways." Yes, Sikkim needs the railways. Why? The organic product of you must reach Hyderabad, must reach Bangalore, must reach Chennai, it must reach Trivandrum also. At the same time, it should reach Mumbai, it should reach Ahmedabad, so that the organic farmers of Sikkim should get their best price for their hard work, their best products. That's why railway is important. Railway is the cheapest mode of transport available in the country. Not only here, anywhere you take. So I am very happy. When I was on my way, I have seen tunnels being made. Very huge pillars were standing to connect the railway. So that Sikkim is going to get the railway track soon by 2027. Yes. I am so confident that building upon this strong foundation, the 50th year of Sikkim statehood will begin a new phase of growth, transformation, and, as I said, inclusive development. Sikkim will surely be a strong partner in the march towards Viksit Bharat 2047 and make significant contributions to the national programs, as it was clearly mentioned by our People's Chief Minister in his speech. I was closely following him. All his speech, he was telling how Viksit Bharat is important, how Sikkim is important for Viksit Bharat. Yes. Without Viksit Sikkim, there is no Viksit Bharat. I appreciate the government of Sikkim, and Sikkim stands tall as model of sustainable development. In 2016, Sikkim became the world's first 100% organic state. Never think that achieving an organic state is that easy. You can convince anybody in the world, but convincing the farmers of Bharat is always the most difficult task for anyone. But you convinced them, you made it. That is the greatest achievement of you. Converting 76,000 hectares of agricultural land into a chemical-free paradise is proof that development need not come at the cost of the nature. This was more than an agricultural reform. it was not only agricultural revolution, it is a cultural revolution. It was a declaration that prosperity and purity can coexist. Today, over 66,000 farming families carry forward this legacy, preserving the health of the soil, the dignity of the farmer, and the future generations to come. Sikkim is widely regarded as one of the India's leading models of environmental conservation, with over 47% forest cover and the highest proportion of protected areas in the whole of India. That is your unique achievement that no state has provided it. With the vast forest cover, rich biodiversity, protected areas, and globally recognized heritage sites, the state has become the guardian of Himalayan ecosystem. Initiatives like planting 108 trees under the Mero Ruk Mero Sandadi for every child born reflect a deep civilizational belief that every life must begin with a commitment to protect the earth for the future generation. We should not be so selfish that I live, I enjoyed, then I forget everything. We live, we enjoy, but we leave the earth for the future generation. That is the great thinking of Sikkim people. I appreciate your great thinking. I appreciate the Honorable CM for his entire team for the initiative that thoughtfully combines environmental sustainability with the social security. I am told that the number 108 holds deep spiritual and cultural significance in Himalayan culture. In tune with that, the Sisu Samriti Yojana of the government of Sikkim deposits 10,800 rupees in the name of a child for social security. Such visionary policies connect spirituality with sustainability and link environmental leadership with the long-term social security. I commend the efforts of our Honorable Minister, Sriman Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, of fulfilling the vision of our Honorable Prime Minister for development of Northeast, Ashtalakshmi. In the field of healthcare, Sikkim has made remarkable progress. With extensive health infrastructure, super specialty facilities, and impressive maternal and infant health indicators, the state demonstrates that compassionate governance saves lives, keeps the family happy. I am extremely pleased to learn that the state is steadily emerging as a hub for holistic wellness through the promotion of Ayush systems, including yoga and the traditional Sova Rigpa system of medicine. Here in Sikkim, I see that health is more than a public service. It is a promise delivered with care, dignity, and dedication. Sikkim's strategic location, sharing international borders with other countries, make it a sentinel of our nation. It stands as a frontier of strength and stability. True security does not lie only in geography. It lies in the unity of the people. The harmony among communities, the spirit of cooperation, and the deep sense of national pride make Sikkim an unshakable pillar of Mother Bharat and in its integrity. I commend our Honorable Governor Sriman Om Prakash Madhurji for visiting border areas and vibrant villages and expediting the development works. Programs strengthening the border villages and connectivity will further empower these regions and integrate them with the mainstream of the nation. Recognizing the importance of strong border communities, the Government of India has extended the Vibrant Village programs to Sikkim. A total of 58 villages will be covered in phases under this Vibrant Village program regarding the border areas. During my next visit, I would definitely like to visit one of the vibrant villages which is bordering with our neighboring countries. For they no longer the last villages, but these villages become the first villages of our Mother Bharat. That is the importance of these great villages. Tourism in Sikkim is an experience of calm and regeneration. From adventure tourism to ecotourism, from homestays to villages to globally accomplished trekking routes, Sikkim has shown how development can be community-driven and environmentally responsible. The growth in domestic and international visitors reflects the world's admiration for this Himalayan jewel, our Sikkim. I have heard a lot of the beauty of the architorium when I meet during the lunch on the dining table when I meet our Jyotiraditya Scindia ji, he said, you must see that architorium. That is one, he told me 3 eyes, that is one of the best in the world. At Swarna Jayanti, Maitreya Manjari, which Honorable PM had also visited. And I can tell you that Honorable PM rightly referred to Sikkim. Yes, heaven of the East. What more you want? Sikkim is the heaven of the East and the Archidai Garden. I am amazed by the way Sikkim people are promoting small acts of fitness. I am told that the Mahatma Gandhi Road in Kangtag is strictly a pedestrian zone and it prohibits all type of vehicles. That I never heard in any town it has been implemented. Again, you are leading the nation, how the life should be more comfort and ease of living should be exhibited everywhere. I also urge the tourists visiting the state to cooperate with the people of Sikkim. That is another difficult task. Because when they are coming from their own state, they don't understand. Because I am living in entirely another different environment. So, we have to help them, we have to educate them in the hotels where they are staying, in the houses where they are staying. The managers should take care to educate them. There is no point in getting anger with the tourists. They don't know. They are very new to this place. They know only their way of living. They don't know the way of living of the Sikkim people. So we have to educate them. More and more pamphlets should be printed and this should be given. This is the way we are keeping our Sikkim. You should cooperate with us to keep it up. You just see Swachh Bharat when it was started by our Prime Minister, almost everybody laughed at him. Swachh Bharat, keeping the street neat and clean, keeping the street and the platforms of Indian railways, railway stations neat and clean. No, this is impossible. It is possible only in a dream. But you go to any railway station today, in anywhere, almost every railway station is neat and clean. When bio-toilets were introduced in all the trains, everybody laughed at Modi ji. Because our people don't know how to use it in the beginning. Yes, there will be always some strain when you are introducing a system. But you see now that bio toilets are working very well. You cannot see any human waste on the tracks. So, every people will learn by their experience only. So, we should never get dejected or disappointed. Good things are not so successful when they get introduced. When they get introduced, the people's habit is different. After continuing our efforts, that becomes the good things becomes the good habit of everyone. Then the success comes. I take this opportunity to appreciate Honorable PM Shriman Narendra Modi ji for improving connectivity through the railway line and a heliport at Purduk, which boosts tourist inflow. And I am sure this tourism income for the state will multiply in the coming years. I visited Mizoram recently and I was pleased to see that the Rajdhani Express has now reached that state. So, most probably next year, by 2027, I will come by a Rajdhani to Gangtok from Delhi. I congratulate the Sikkim state for earning notable recognitions such as the best sustainable tourism practicing state, best emerging ecotourism destination, and others. Besides normal hill station activities for tourists, I can see that you have introduced battlefield tourism under the Ranbhoomi Darshan program at Chola and Dokala. This will foster patriotism and awareness will be created about the nation borders. I am delighted to note that last year Sikkim welcomed over 68,000 tourists. This reflects the growing appeal of the state as a preferred destination for nature, culture, and sustainable tourism. When we have seen everything, the performance of the artist here, you see the dressing code. People are saying our culture is not rich. If anybody is saying they have to see the way our ancestral dress is being exhibited here. Can you see anywhere in the world such a color matching to every dress? Absolutely no. This is our tribals. That means how rich we were. Because we have lived in the isolated place, they are calling us tribals. Most of the most developed nation doesn't know that time how to dress it. Our people have invented such a wonderful color combinations. The cream color is getting embroidered with the golden embroidery. The blue, so many blues are there. The turquoise blue has been matching so much on the lines of the golden dress what we have seen. The black, the white, the red, the orange, everything has been perfectly fitted at the right place. So the entire garment looks like an angel's garment. That is the greatness of our culture. Unfortunately, we never marketed our culture. We will never market our culture. Culture is not for marketing. Culture is for preserving and enjoying and living. I pray to God that God should give everything for Sikkim people, every health, every wealth, and every happiness. The richness is not in the form of money alone. Money is required for a happy living, for a easy living. But money is not everything. But as long as money gives the happiness, that happiness index is a must. Life is to live. Life is to enjoy. Life is to understand the problems of others. Whenever it is possible, we should help others. That is the greatness of life, and you are the exemplary citizens of that great life. I wish you all once again every success, and I thank you everyone for giving me this opportunity to be with you on this evening. Jai Hind, Jai Sikkim, Jai Bharat. Thank you everyone.